we go. There's going to be
Let's
Team
do
Liquid
this.
and Myztro EU. What break? I don't know what you're talking about. This is the future. And lineup-wise, I've already talked a little bit about it. Not having Galena banned means like you almost had like a 100% chance of seeing Galena in the field. Her heal, you kind of need her to compete with the self-sustain of Strog. You know, because whenever Strog gets that kill, the passive of getting the little, the little flesh vials or whatever they're called, you kind of need that sustain to compete with. So it's no wonder we see Galena.
Oh, we're already seeing the Strog play.
Wrecked. 100 damage. That's
so
a direct
close.
hit.
Galena trying to survive.
Definitely. But that's the strength of Pika and Strog, right? Is that if you can manage to land that kamikaze, it's not easy to steer, but Dahang has so much experience. Yeah. If you land the direct hit, that's 100 damage. Here comes the 2v2. Dahang managed to pick up one. Should be easy pickings for Dahang. Razy
Well
nowhere near strong enough.
It's really smart that he's trying to push him while he knows he's so weak. Get
100%.
that finish lane.
Yeah, Sparty was kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place there. Didn't really have much to choose from because the second he was kind of, you know, by the jump pad, there really was nowhere he could go. Now here comes Dahang.
Oh, my gosh.
So this is a pretty good start.
Yeah.
7-1. Soon to be 8-1. Here comes Pika.
Oh my gosh, the Peeker play.
And Dahang.
Oh, dang.
They were both so weak. It's no wonder Dahang stuck around, but I just think he was almost like waiting for the time to go in. Hadn't factored in there was someone right there. Rafa getting a wonderful rocket, and Rafa using BJ. I mean, this is a dangerous combination. Gets one rail, he picks him up, he does. Razy drops, and now that's a 2 versus 1. 20 seconds, and we're going to see our first quad.
Now it'll be interesting to see how quickly Myztro is able to get to the other side of the map because Liquid actually does have all of the control right now.
Yeah, they do. They're kind of sitting near Mega.
Getting
Somewhat
prepped.
of a 2-piece.
Oh, what a bounce.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, that was a really sort of brave going in there from Razy, kind of making the right call. A good job of being able to juke the rockets as well. If a single one of those connected, obviously it would have been a different story, but this quad, is it going to be what they need? No choice but to go for a point blank rail. Misses 2 in a row. Rafa trades it out 1 for 1. You hate to miss those rails point blank, man.
Yeah, especially
Point
with
blank
quads
with
on the line.
quad. That hurts.
Oh my. There's something so satisfying about a point blank shotgun with quad. Especially now they've put the new Gibbs in. Oh, baby. Oh, see you later, Dahang. Impressive
Nice
recovery.
shot.
Yeah, impressive recovery from Moistri EU. I think that quad they were able to kind of steal away was really kind of the catalyst that's keeping them in the fight. Currently 4 kills behind. Dahang manages to get 1 more to make that 5. And he's crouched down, which means we have Pika in the field. I wonder if he landed the shot.
It looks like he did.
There we go. Definitely not an unrecoverable loss right now. You know, only a little bit behind. Excellent. Oh, wow!
He lost the double guild.
I don't think
Those are
Razy
few and far between.
I don't think Razy expected to lose that 1v1 at all, but Rafa just hitting the money shot with that shotgun. That should be a guaranteed,
beautiful shot by Spartle.
For sure.
Sparty. Oh my goodness.
6 kills ahead right now. Plenty of time. A little bit too far away for the LG, so it's a good swap for Dahang. Just out of range of the tribot as well, so it's wonderful positioning.
Quad should be coming up here soon as well.
Right, here we go. Catches Sparty off guard. Sparty kind of having to do one of those kind of panic rails. No choice, but unfortunately missing both those shots. Now, missing both those shots and letting Dahang keep this stack, it's actually really bad news because we're a few seconds away from getting protection. Here it is. What are they going to do? He can use Pika for the guaranteed damage if he wants to. I wonder if that's what he's going to do, actually trying to keep them at arm's reach. Right, you can see Razy, wonderful trail of LG. 2v1, Rafa going in, allowing Dahang to collect. Now Sparty's in big trouble.
Oh, both of them. What's interesting is they're, like, the shots in the rail is very, very impressive once they, like, get that rhythm going.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are certain angles you can hit in 2v2, especially on Awoken, where, like, if you kind of have a feeling they might be there, you kind of hold that angle, and if they are where you think, you know, you might just get a shot anyway. Kind of born from experience, and even with the dual wield, Dahang is not going to be taking any damage from that one.
I'm surprised he actually went for that fight before.
Oh, here it is. Oh, gets a little bit. It's a little bit. Oh! Okay. Yes. You always love to see that. That should be a guaranteed rail,
One of the things about Liquid's coordination, so often you see they get themselves both on the opposite sides of the enemy when they attack, and come in, take somebody from behind, and leave the other one alone. Take the second one.
It's because they trust each other so much.
Yeah.
They've played together so many. They've played together so many times that it feels like they don't even need to communicate to be in the right position. You know, they trust each other so much. They've played together for so long. This is a 2v1 though. I don't know if Dahang can win. Best case scenario might be a trade, but not at all. That's a 2 for nothing. But it's a small victory of many. As now it's 31 versus 16. Liquid putting in so much work already. Excellent. Razy going in to try and support a little bit. It's definitely not a lead that is impossible to climb away from, but
I feel like Myztro could have rallied together and come back.
Yeah, especially if they play the power-ups good and get this next quad.
Speaking of which, 20 seconds away. That's kind of why we're seeing Liquid kind of sit in this half of the map.
Yeah.
When you kind of reach that 20-second point, you do need to kind of sit tight and make sure you're within where power-up's going to appear. Gets caught by the jump pad, but it's not the end of the world because now Dahang spawns with a full stack. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. Oh, my God. Yeah, he's just going to be a pain in the backside right there. Suicides, but does a little bit of damage, which means that Dahang now can kind of run in and just collect with that quad damage. Taking a little bit of damage, nice little bit of rocket spam, gets Razy down. Now EU have to play the runaway game, pick off when they can, but do not get in a 1v1 with this guy. You will die guaranteed. Uh-oh.
Wow.
Wow. Now, unfortunately, even though Razy got quad, he got it right as it ran out, so he's not going to be able to get anything from this. Here comes Rafa behind, dual wield, double the fun. Watch out.
Sparty able to help him. Sparty was able to get heavy, so that's good.
The problem is, even though when they win these 2 for nothings, it's very few and far between.
Yeah.
And if you just look at their stack right now on the top right, like no one is ready to fight. And Liquid kind of keeping that steady lead. I just don't know if it's going to be possible to come back. Like Liquid are going to have to royally screw up if they're going to lose this map. And this is their map, this is like their bread and butter. Right, here's the dual wield, Razy. Rafa down. Oh my God, and here comes Pika. That was sick. What a shot.
You can see Liquid definitely holds a lot of the left side of the map control for sure.
It's because they know that's where all the key items are. You kind of you're near
power-ups,
you're near rail, you're near rocket launcher,
yeah.
Mega and heavy. It's all kind of lopsided on one side.
If they can keep them spawning on LG, I think they can keep this map.
For sure. Like I said, they have such a strong flow right here. Like again, Dahang, he might be trying to go in there, do a little bit of damage. Wonderful rocket juice now. Razy!
Razy!
Excellent shot on the rocket. He himself, though, is too weak to fight for this protection. And that he knows it, Rafa. Wonderful placement. Uh-oh. Good trade, because that means Dahang's now going to pick that up for free. And this might actually be the end of the game we're witnessing right now. And he's going to get back. Come on.
I mean,
how are you going to kill this guy? He's dead. See you later. No legs for you, mate. I feel like in this situation, though, if you're Myztro EU, you kind of have to just think, look, if it's very unlikely we're going to pull this one back, let's start talking about how the next map is going to go. Let's start preparing for the future. Don't get too upset about a loss. These 2 guys, I doubt they're going to be tilted in this tournament. They have plenty of time to think about what's going wrong here. Here comes the airborne Pika. Big damage!
Nice.
That was disgusting.
Wow.
Very well done.
And he's still alive.
Yes.
How did Dahang not die there?
With the 12 health.
Animal. He's an animal.
Gonna get the second here. Oh, the chase.
Rafa trading that one out. 2 more frags. I'm about ready to wrap this one up, guys.
Yeah. Myztro is really trying hard to get a few more frags, but it's looking like it's definitely Liquid.
It's a futile effort at this point.
For sure. I feel like it's futile, but hey, man, play to win under all circumstances. Stay hot throughout. Never turn off. But the airborne tri-bolt's going to do it. Guaranteed. Easy money. And Team Liquid in actually, I will say, a more dominant fashion than I was expecting.
Yeah.
In the first match.
I can definitely agree with that. In some of those peaker plays, it's just consistently impressive to me how quickly he's reoriented when he comes out of peaker and then hits somebody with a shot. Just so quickly.
It was that moment at the end where it looked like Dahang was like guaranteed dead, and then he hit the airborne Pika. Because obviously you kind of want to kill Strog. whenever he cloaks. But if he cloaks right in front of you, and you know that if you try and kill him, Pika's going to do that guaranteed damage, it almost gives you that moment of hesitation. And I think they hesitated right there. They weren't sure which target to shoot, which allowed Dahang to get it for free, and then get that just insane flick rail to survive. Yeah, good stuff.
Beautiful.
Now that means that the first map, Awoken, is now done and dusted. I do believe our next map is Corrupted Keep.
Yes.
And then if it comes to it, we're going to be going into Blood Run on a third map if we reach that point. But after how that first map went, I feel like if I'm Myztro EU, I'd be quite concerned about that.
Now, do you think Myztro EU is the type of team that can rally back from a loss like that? Or do you feel like they might actually have that momentum to...
Well, I feel like, you know, you can't really not feel a lot of momentum after a dominant win in any sort of game, but I feel like Myztro EU, the two players that we see with, like, Razy and Sparty, they're so seasoned, like, not only in Quake tournaments, it's like especially Sparty, but in Quake Champions. You know, Quake Champions was Razy's breakout performance game. You know, you would definitely say that Razy is, even though he played Quake before, Razy is a Quake Champions player. When you look at players that were crafted in history, like Rafa and Quake Live, you know, 0-4 and Quake 3, you know, Cypher and Quake 4, you know, Tox in Quake 4 especially. I feel like in Champions, Razy is so good in tournament, I don't think one loss is going to tilt him. Do you know what I mean? But here we go. What could be our final map? They've gone in with Strog again. Myztro EU going in with the BJ and Galena, a very dangerous combination on this map.
Yeah,
very
BJ
easy.
on this map is just, I hate it.
Is that a suicide I see?
Yeah, we saw an early suicide from Sparty. I wonder if that was a rocket. Maybe he got hit by Ring Out potentially. He might have got knocked off the map. But either way, that's going to be basically a 2 for nothing for Liquid right now. Because I'm going to bet money that that was a Ring Out at the very beginning. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, look at how weak Rafa is. Yeah, he's only just picked up a little bit of health. But obviously that natural passive from BJ recovering to his next 25 HP. Popping the dual wield, the defensive 100. That's going to keep Razy alive. He has the drop, but yeah, he has to be careful. Excellent catch on Rafa. Can he win the 2v1? No, he can't. Dahang gets an LG. Who's going to win the fight? Sparty gets the final laugh there. And now it's 2-2.
Coming out with no health, though. Definitely got to stack up really quick before they get caught.
Oh, beautiful cleanup.
From this world.
Yeah, normally it's suicide going up a jump pad, but Sparty knows that Rafa's attention was diverted, so no danger there. Defensive tri-bolt to Hang, runs in. Okay, here comes Pika. Wonderful flick, but before he did it, he took so much damage, and now they're going to know Sparty's weak. Dahang's going in for the kill.
Interesting play that he's being very aggressive on Strog here.
I think it's because Dahang had done so much damage, he kind of knew he could go in. So if you know they're going to push you down or rush you down, you're going to have to make that call. Well, if they're going to try and kill me, I have to try and fight fire with fire, you know? 20 seconds away from quad damage. I'll put you guys on the spot. Who's getting this quad? Liquid or EU?
You know, based on where they're at right now, it's hard to see what the setup's going to be. You know, Liquid did a really good job of it last map, except for that one time when EU suicide rushed it basically and got in there and got it.
Put all the chips down, but now that's a 2v1. This has to be 3. Dahang gets the quad damage. And the sustainability! Razy gets another wonderful rocket, but here comes Rafa to collect and pick up the pieces. Okay, here we go. Dual wield quad damage. I mean, come on, you're dead. You are dead, mate. I want to see another one.
Can't find anybody.
Go on, Rafa. That's the problem. The second you try and play runaway against the power-up holder, if the other person on your team is kind of running the map and trying to pick him up, oh my god. If they're trying to pick him off, you know, you can always play that hit-and-run game, which is what Dahang does. The second Rafa has the power-up, Dahang can kind of run around and kind of catch them with their tails between their legs.
Yeah.
All right, Sparty manages to drop Rafa.
Soldier on, Billy boy.
Okay, Razy gets one as well. A clean 2-0, but very weak now. Not a lot of stack left. Fortunately on Corrupted Keep, though, there's plenty of places to go to get health back.
It's a lot closer of a match right now compared to last game for sure.
Definitely. And I feel like that's because, you know, EU, Myztro EU, I don't know why I keep calling them EU, I think it's because they've got different divisions, but they're really good at kind of matching the pace of whatever team is forcing them to play at. You know, if that team is making Myztro play at 1,000 miles an hour, Myztro are more than happy to return the favor. Good rocket. I actually like the fact that they went through the teleporter but immediately pulled back just in case there was a rocket. They were on the money there. Dahang runs in, and now that's a sandwich that no one wants to take a bite out of. That's going to be dead. Razy manages to get him as well.
Now this map was a TL selected map, correct?
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe so.
Because the way they're playing, you can definitely tell they know what they're doing.
It's one of their strongest maps by far. You know, I'm actually, you almost never see Liquid lose on this map. Oh my god, that was sick.
That was
What a shot. Alright, protection. Defensive rockets!
Oh.
Hang has a little bit more foresight there. And now it's a free pickup. Alright, to Hang. And Rafa actually mentioned, Strog with protection is really annoying. Because the second you now pick up one of those bars, like, first of all, Pika doesn't die when you're in protection. And then, obviously, the vials that you collect from a dead enemy, it's going to carry so much more weight. That was sick!
You know, you get stuck in the corners like that, there's just nothing you can do.
At that point, you just get juggled.
Accepting your death.
Yeah.
But yeah, you actually saw right there, the second you get one of those vials and it gives strong health, normally, yeah, it's kind of here and there. It's sustainability, but in protection, that's a vital pickup.
Yeah.
And it means you're not killing this champion whether you like it or not. Straight up 50, like double the lead. Now for Team Liquid, 20-10. I really expected things to be a lot closer, but Liquid, they've been leading the charge from start to finish. Razy picks up one, but can he 2v1 it? Sparty runs in from behind. Wonderful flank. Sparty normally does such an amazing job of flanking it. Basically anyone, as long as Razy's causing a ruckus. Good pickup. Wonderful LG, but Rafa's going to now, he's, I think, blood in the water. He knows he's weak, but he challenges Razy with a 2v1. Can he get him as well? Well played. Well played. Razy, an animal with that LG right now.
This could be the beginning of a rally.
Maybe. Not too far behind now.
No.
The Hang does pick up Sparty, unfortunately, by the heavy, swapping to Rocket, knowing a little bit of extra FPS. Watch out. Razy can't really fight it. Oh my god, just like that, the stack comes back. Oh!
They're closing the gap as much as they can right now. It's looking good.
They're being super, super high octane. Like, they are forcing Liquid to play this game at a pace we haven't really seen much today. Rafa gets some wonderful nails, though, and that's a bad time to die, because now here comes the power up to Hang, getting kept away by the tri-bolt, and now he's going to get a little bit of that spam. Can he take him out? We know he can't. Razy manages to get one, but that's going to be collected by Sparty.
Yeah, they closed the gap some, and now they've got the quad. This is really an opportunity for them to finish catching up and get themselves back in this.
That's a wonderful job from Sparty, actually. I think it was a testament to how much damage he was taking. Right there to Hang! Trades it. And now Razy collects. Only 2 kills behind. This has been wonderfully played by Moistri EU right now.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. 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 Oh. See you later, Pika. 4-1 out for Pika, who did not live this day. Press 1 in the chat for RIP Pika.
Now they've stepped ahead a little bit.
They have. I think it's actually really wonderful opponent placement. The second they catch Rafa, he kind of goes around the corner. Normally you kind of expect him to get a free kill on that dual wield, but they're doing such an amazing job at now funneling into whoever they want to take out.
Interesting then. What happened there with the Hang and the suicide? I must have missed that.
I'm pretty sure I missed it too.
Yeah, I think we got to it right as it happened.
But sometimes suicides, especially on Grab the Keep, it can be either you trade it out because you rocket the ground, or most of the time you just get ring out. That should be a guaranteed death. Oh, that's so well played! Oh, that was sick.
It's alright, Rafa was there to clean up.
We've kind of gone farther away from Dahang, not even just using Pika as a kamikaze anymore, but if he knows that you're going to be expecting the kamikaze and try and take a free shot, if he knows you're weak, he can just kind of pepper out and do 20 damage per shot anyway. Excellent rockets. Really good rockets from Sparty. Do not underestimate this guy.
I'm very impressed with how, compared to the first map, Sparty and Razy really stepped up and matched in terms of aggression.
Oh yeah.
Went for a highlight reel air rocket, just short of it. Here comes Razy again with the dual wield. Good placement. Protection. And this is just going to be going from good to even better for these guys. Razy taking massive damage though. He's got to watch out. Still needs health. No shortage of it around here though. Corrupted Keep has so many of those small health bubbles. Oh, nice. Talk about a turnaround and then some though.
And I mean, they're playing 100 miles per hour right now.
But this is that upset we talked about.
Yeah, definitely.
But this is kind of why I said I don't feel like, you know, Myztro EU are a team that will kind of just sort of like, they don't really fall to pieces. You know, they'll take a loss, but
yeah,
by no means do they give up. Rallies has just come online halfway through this match. Still going.
Well, when you have that much money on the line,
yep,
you got to give it all.
This
You got to give it your all.
stranger still.
all right. Controlling the center of the room, really trying to fight for that Mega, and I understand. Sounds to me like Sparty was able to pick it up. Liquid forced to run away. Rafa is not healthy at the moment. I love that. Sparty funneling them through heavy, and then Razy just sitting there to pick them off. Sparty forced them really in a situation where they couldn't survive, because as they ran away, Razy's right there. No more of those shenanigans, mate. Sparty just picking them off one by one. Look at how well he's playing at the moment. Razy doing massive damage. The Hang finished off. Liquid are yet to get a single kill in the past like 6-7 kills.
yeah.
Oh
Dual
my
wielding
gosh.
gauntlets.
Went from leading by 10 to
Oh my god.
trailing by 10.
Yeah, that's a good observation, man. I mean, Liquid were winning by such a solid degree, and Myztro EU just flipped the light switch. They've got it to 11 now. Here we go.
Quad coming with 5 kills left.
If Myztro EU get this quad, I'd be willing to say it might be game over.
Yeah.
The only way... Shut up, BJ. Headshot. That was one of the most amazing ways to silence him.
All right. And Myztro was able to pick up quad.
Yep, and
So now
I
they
would
have
be
to
worried.
hide.
Yeah.
Liquid have to play the running game, but on Corrupted Keep, how do you run away? It's such a small map. Oh, watch out. Watch out to Hang. Oh,
With
God.
a 37 health.
On this party. My God. Well, I think this might be game over, guys. 2 kills away.
2.
Make that 1. As Razy gets another quad damage frag, and that's Rafa. No way he's surviving that one.
Yeah.
Well, how about that? What a
Were
turn.
we expecting that? For sure.
I think
What
that's
a turnaround
it's
in
one
that
of the
middle of
most-
that match.
one of the most amazing ways to send a message. You know, to say, hey guys, you had a really dominant win, but we still know how to play this game. And kind of look at the workload too. I think by kills, it's actually kind of rare. To Hang kind of struggled a little bit in terms of the kill department.
Yeah.
Obviously, he was doing a nice amount of damage anyway, but it's very rare actually in Corrupted Keep where you see to Hang be basically the weakest performer.
Yeah.
Normally, like, he is, you know, really the star fragger of the two. Rafa makes all the great decisions. You know, Rafa is one of the absolute best shot callers in the entire business. And it's Hang that kind of runs around and does his thing and kind of listens to Rafa and just destroys, you know. Very rare to see it go the other way. But, like I said, that's just one map. And now, we have one more left to go. Blood Run is going to be our 3rd map. And to be honest, after how the first 2 maps went, I don't know how to call this. I really have no idea.
I don't either. You know, when they turned it around on that second map, I wasn't
That was
expecting that at all.
impressive.
And you know, if you're Liquid at this point and you just had that kind of lead and lost it, you know, how do you feel about that going into this 3rd match? I mean, they're definitely, you know, the best of the best and
Well,
keep their composure, but that's got to ring in your head.
yeah, I know that Liquid, you know, they're probably going to be going into this next map kind of feeling a little bit concerned, feeling a little bit worried about what can happen. But to be honest with you, Liquid, they come off losses so well.
Yeah.
They really do. And their adaptability, I think, is unmatched. You know, Liquid, they're definitely not going to go into this next map without a game plan. Like, these guys are going to know what to do. We have Blood Run as our final pick, or Blood Covenant, I think. Yeah, there it
Covenant.
is. Yeah, I can see it. My bad.
It's okay. I've messed up so many times
Hey
today.
man,
It's
I
good.
misheard Zoot before the break, and I was like, "Oh, Blood Run, gotcha, mate, gotcha." But yeah, easy. Blood Run next map, no Blood Covenant. Which one's real? Who knows? We'll find out in a few minutes. But I think, like I was talking about, oh my God, it's issue right there, Blood Covenant. Just forget it. Just forget it. Pack it in, guys. Can we do this bit again? Cut. Can we do it again?
Is it day 3 yet? I can't tell.
Yeah, no, it's day 1. Who knew? Who knew? But to be honest, Liquid, I think I still favor them quite heavily because
Yeah.
whenever they lose, it's not the kind of loss for Liquid where you go, all right, these guys are done. Because you know, when we saw them win in Grand Finals in DreamHack Tour, they kind of suffered quite a dominant loss to Sleep to Awake back then. And that one loss they took gave them pretty much the download. You know, that one loss they had, it was almost like favorable to them that they lost because it gave them the information they needed to basically sweep the rest of Grand Finals.
Yeah.
So, you know, they're not going to get put too far behind, I don't think. It's going to be hard to call because there's no getting around the fact that Myztro EU were down significantly, right? They were down like 10 kills.
Yeah.
And they pretty much just went, right, I'm going to win now. And then Razy
It's our
was,
turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Razy was as aggressive as we know he can be. Even without, we saw him using clutch earlier today, and that kind of like oppressive game plan fits that champion like a glove.
Yeah.
And I think the second Razy can start like popping off and start playing like one of the most aggressive players in the world, which he is, it's very hard for any team to stop him. And you've got Sparty just being that support behind. Here we go, guys. Team Liquid and Myztro EU. It's currently 1-1. Blood Covenant's our final map. We'll see what happens here. I gotta say, I don't know. I'm pretty torn here. I want to know what you guys in chat think. Give us a 1 for Liquid and a 2 for Myztro EU. What's your opinions? Rafa, surprising. And Tahang gets a totem kill. 2-0.
We saw the kind of comeback that we saw last map. But playing on those smaller maps, I tend to think that works to the kind of aggression that they used. This being a larger map, you wonder if Liquid may slow things down a little bit with the way they play.
Yeah, the second you get a little bit more real estate, I think you kind of have a little bit more bearings to go, right, let's try and figure out what's going on. I think in Corrupted Keep, when things go wrong, sometimes you just don't have time to think. You don't have time to collect yourself, and if they're being hyper-aggressive, you probably can't recover from it. And that's kind of what we saw previously. But on Blood Covenant, you've got so much more room to calculate your decisions, but Razy picks up 1. Liquid only slightly in the lead. And now we'll see what the play is going to be. Very reserved. Trying to go for more control first. The goal's not going to be kills at the moment. The goal's going to be to kind of collect first. We saw a potential fight near Mega. Now it's going to be heavy. The respawns are definitely going to be a little bit staggered now. They will not be consistent. Oh. My words, that was just an explosive fight. 100%. Rafa, very weak, but he's still picking his rail angle. There's the confidence from Rafa. Says, I know I'm rail level, but I'm pretty sure I can hit you first. Can Rafa survive this? Oh my god, that is again really well played. Sparty missing a fair few of those tri-bolt shots. Probably should have been a dead Rafa there. Unfortunately, as Rafa survived because of, you combine the small health bubbles and BJ's survivability in itself. He is super healthy to take this. And there's a little bit more regeneration. Oh, that was super well played, actually. Rafa sitting near the teleporter, knowing there was going to be a dual wield through it. Kind of just juking them the second they went through. Watch out. Oh my god, well, that was a sick rocket, but Sparty was already on the Mega. Yeah,
looks like Myztro is trying to at least come up a little bit. Only down by 4, which is really good. And unfortunately, they didn't get too much done with the kill you lost.
Excellent rocket. That missed rail is going to give him a lot of knowledge, but unfortunately Sparty's not really equipped to take this fight. 2 rails versus 1 machine gun. Even if you have amazing aim, that's not really odds in your favor. But now he's got a wonderful angle here. Hang on a minute. Support from Razy's kind of forced Liquid away a little bit. Oh my god, here comes Rafa. There's that defensive totems. Putting the totem in front, kind of acting as like a body blocker. That's such a good strat.
Getting a little bit of health.
Into the moon. This place.
All right, Rafa, our rockets. And Sparty just picking them off. Excellent placement. Myztro EU, they're only slightly behind. They've been kind of 2 behind the whole time, but
they're keeping it close.
Uh-oh. Oh, not again. Unfortunately, we did see this a little bit earlier in the previous series, so last time it corrected itself with about 10 seconds in, so we'll basically just see if it does it again. If not, there it is. Okay, well, actually, that kind of resulted in a kill. So, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Either way, we're going to go back to our usual program, guys. Here we go.
Incoming protection.
Oh my god, Sparty just got destroyed. Not ready for that dual wield at all. And even before he could collect himself and go, wait, that's coming from where? He's dead. Ooh, Razy with the dual wield SMG. That's such a good call. Knowing he has no way, as BJ, there's no way he can go bridge to rail. So his highest damage output before the spawn would have been double weapon machine gun. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. As now Tahang sitting pretty with protection and plenty of it left to go. Uh-oh. Yeah, but rocket, this should be easy pickings. I'd say they got a nice amount of success out of that protection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Myztro EU, they weren't really able to recover from that at all. I actually like the swap to the lightning gun. He kind of saw Rafa land a rail first. Crazy gets a nice turnaround, but unfortunately he was so weak. Whilst that was a one lightning gun, it wasn't enough. Oh my god, he's so dead. To hang super weak, but he's so well at positioning himself so that when a fight happens, like right here, Rafa's the one they're focusing on. So even though he's weak, it doesn't really matter, but there's a surprise attack from Razy. Smells blood.
Well, he fired those rails off and really gave him away.
Yeah, I think if those rails were at least able to land, then he would have got a bit of damage.
Yeah, it would have changed.
Missing shots and giving away a position, that's just the worst case scenario, isn't it?
Yeah.
On your feet.
After the first, maybe second one, I would have probably had him run away a little bit. Like, all right, this isn't working out. Let's try from a different angle.
So there's the heavy. BJ is super stacked, ready for the fight. Not going to go for the dual wield. I think he really wants to save it for the power up. Take the death now, keep the dual wield later. There's a long cooldown on that.
So we're seeing kind of a similar situation. Liquid up by 10, but you know,
There
we already know that that doesn't.
I agree. It's pretty much a complete mirror of what we saw before. 10 kills in the lead again. Make that 11. Yeah. Here comes quad damage. Really nice defensive play from Rafa, just bullying them away. This is our quad. Don't go anywhere near it. Don't try that. There they are, just sitting up top. A good call, to be fair. Let's not move. Uh-oh.
Oh.
They're in trouble
Dahang
now.
found him.
Rafa is so stacked. He doesn't care. He took a lot of damage.
Yeah, he ate a lot of nails coming down that hall.
He's going to passively regenerate to the 75, and now he's going to get the Mega as well. So even as this quad damage runs out, he's going to be rewarded with a nice chunky stack. Good shot. Smarty got the heavy, but it hasn't really served much purpose beyond preventing Liquid from picking it up. There we go. I really do love Liquid's coordination on the map.
Yeah.
Very rarely, like, you always feel like it's always a 2v1, even if you can only see one person. Because there's always going to be one of the other members of Liquid kind of just sitting back with a rail angle or a machine gun angle. They have presence without even being seen, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go, watch out. A little bit of nail gun spam, making it dangerous. Take the rail fight, good call from Rafa. Now the surprise attack comes through, takes a bit of damage with the direct! Such a good shot! Oh. Oh, watch out! Oh my god, Dahang, is it? That was, can you think of more things more scary than that? Shirtless BJ with the gauntlet, like, hi! Don't mind me. Oh no, not again. Well, we'll see what happens here. It's going up the jump pad. We still have a little bit of time. Obviously, we'll see what the call's going to be here. How long it takes for us to go back in. Okay, here we go.
Just about 10 seconds off.
10 seconds till protection.
Okay, you're wielding nail gun. Oh my god.
Just kind of what you were talking about. Think it's only one person, and then here they come from another odd angle.
But they're trying so hard to focus down. That's actually how they won Corrupted Keep. They would focus down Rafa or Dahang.
Yeah.
And in the blink of an eye, they could take them out and kill them. They're trying to do the same thing now, but because there's more space on the map, one of the other members of Liquid has so much more range to prevent that from happening. And unfortunately, another pause. We're going to see what's happening here. I think there's 3 of them in one map. They might be going back to menu after this. We'll see what happens. But so far, even without the pausing that are taking place, I think Liquid themselves, it's been a good turnaround, and it's kind of been the teamwork we expected to see after a map loss.
Yeah.
Beautiful shot.
I'm going to sustain a little bit with the totem. Heavy armor, just making Galena just so much harder to deal with. Should be a guaranteed rail, yeah, Razy. Unfortunately, don't think he was ready for Dahang to be there, so he kind of just concede the damage. Does take out Rafa. Dahang's rocket dodging has been ridiculous! Oh God damn. Dahang has low-key some of the absolute best aim in the whole business. Like, rarely on a broadcast does someone say, hey, Dahang, like, one of the best aimers, but he really is so good. Surprise attack on Rafa. Probably want a little bit more damage on that rocket, but Sparty. Machine gun and rail combined. This should be a wonderful combination. Swapping to the shotgun, good choice. Razy. always has such consistent weapon swaps. The problem is, we're reaching the end of the game.
Yeah.
And Myztro EU, they're yet to make one of those big comebacks that we saw before.
They really got to secure the squad, and they have to do a lot with it.
I almost feel like the increased rail speed was almost like throwing Razy off there. I felt like he was trying to like go for those flick shots, but he was having such high fire rate, he almost couldn't get timing on it. All right, quad damage. Liquid, I think, happy to concede, knowing that Razy's not massively stacked. Yes, he's just picked up an armor, but a couple of rails will see to that. Sparty takes out Rafa, forcing them down a little bit. Razy now with the Mega. There's no way Liquid will fight for any of it. They don't want to give up anything. And that's why. Yep. Catch him and you're dead. Only one kill for a quad. I guess you could probably say 2 with Sparty picking up 1 as well, but that's not the end of the world for Liquid.
No.
No, it's unfortunate for them they weren't able to catch out Liquid at any point.
I think that's just Liquid having a wonderful defensive game. There's the 2v1. Sparty very weak indeed.
Ooh.
They get a couple of rails and teamwork. All right, signs of life. They need to keep this up. They at no point now can they take their foot off the gas. Otherwise, they're not going to win. And he misses the rail! Is that going to be punished with a kill? Not quite, but he's forced away. He's now going to have to waste time. I mean, we might even see a timeout at this stage. Good rocket. Can't overextend, though. Good shot. But now, here comes the sandwich. Unfortunately, Sparty is just wrong side of town right there. Crazy was not close enough to support him at all. Tries to go off the ground, rockets to hang. Wonderful jumps, managing to dodge a couple of them. And now as we're kind of reaching that 11 kill point, I'd be kind of worried if I was Myztro here.
Yeah, it doesn't look good, and with the next power up, the protection, I just don't see them being able to do enough with it.
Sparty, wonderful LG, absolutely sublime. Oh, what a spawn for Dahang. That's actually one of the best spawns he could have got, because look at this, just keeping them away. Yes, he died, but they're super weak as protection is spawning, and now he has a full stack, and he spawned a rocket launcher. 2 good spawns back to back, and now that's going to be a 2v1. Razy, the rocket misses, but Rafa with the dual wield. Oh my god. Did he use it again? No, don't do it!
He even saw his teammate die.
I feel like that might have been a risk Sparty felt he had to take, but I think seeing as Razy died right there was no way Rafa wasn't going to see him.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Zigged when they should have zagged right there. They were looking towards one entrance, but weren't watching the one behind them. Here comes Dahang on the warpath. You know these guys want to move on, and you know, with Myztro EU being such a formidable opponent for them, this win is going to spell big things. Razy caught off guard. I don't know, guys. What do you reckon? Game over?
I'm pretty sure it's game over.
It's not looking good for Myztro.
See any path back to.
I mean, even then, even without the kill limit, they have so much work to do, and they don't have the time. They don't have the time to do it. 2 more kills, and Team
I was hoping
Liquid.
to see him rally at least a little bit, but it looked like they just couldn't get anything really going.
I think it's just the like we discussed at the beginning, the extra space this map gives them kills the aggression that Myztro used
100%
in the map before, and
Sparty's going to get it heavy, but it's at this stage, you know Liquid can play reserved. Sparty gets absolutely destroyed, and I mean, look at Razy's stack. There's no way they won't catch him. He has to be dead here. They're going to coordinate it. Rafa's going to jump down, and that is going to be Team Liquid with a 2-1 victory over Myztro EU. Moving on. That was a hard-fought fight with that final map. Just showing why Team Liquid are right now the best team in the world. Yep. Oh, look at that even workload. Sparty and Razy having identical kills. Just short of that with Team Liquid, but as they move on, I think they're going in, maintaining a level of just dominance. So these